Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, since I was posting my makeup inventory series and those videos are all kind of long, I thought I'd do something really quick and do my first palette bingo, and I'm really excited about this because I love the randomness of palette bingo, which is why I like them so much. So I already recorded me picking the numbers because I film on my phone. So I'm going to insert the footage over here and we'll go through each shade that I picked. Today I'm going to be using my singles that are in my Beauty A to Z project. That's a Fantastic Ladies collab where you pick one product for every letter of the alphabet that corresponds to that letter. And this year I'm doing all eyeshadow singles, which is pretty ambitious, I know, but I need to get more use out of them, and I thought this would be a fun way to do that. So like I said, I already picked all the numbers. I have my face makeup done. I just need to do my eyes. So I'll go through, show you each shadow that I picked, and we'll do a fast little swatch of them just so you can, well, so we can both see the color story together, and then I'll get right into the eye look. The first number I picked was the number 5 that corresponds to the letter E, and that is this Hikari cream pigment in the shade Envy. It's this light green with gold. So that's the first shade that we're working with. The next number I randomly drew was the number 10, which corresponds to the letter J. And that is this shade right here, Jungle from Ulta. It's a nice dark green, so I think it'll go really well with that Envy shade. The next number I picked is the number 4. That corresponds to the letter D. My eyeshadow is Dinner Party from Ulta right here. The shadow actually broke when I was traveling last year, so it's a little difficult to work with, but it's a light iridescent purple. The next number is 16, which corresponds to the letter P, which is this shade right here from Ulta, Plum Pop. So this is the first and I believe only matte that we're getting. It's a dark brownish purple. And then the last number that I got was 26, which is Z. And that is this Julep eyeshadow in the shade Zenith. It's a brown, so a shimmery brown. So I think I can create something pretty cohesive with this. We'll see. I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I've set it with the shade, the cream from the Emily Wants palette. So I think first I'm gonna start off with Plum Pop. Do Plum Pop in my transition. It looks really dark in the pan, but when you shear it out with or you buff it out with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to use the mirror in my palette because I cannot see what I'm doing on my phone. It's a nice crease shade. Next, I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a Glamour Dolls brush. A lot of my brushes are from Ipsy, and I think this is one of them. I'm going to take Jungle and put that in my outer crease. I'm going to use my finger with this Envy shade because it's a cream pigment and it just works better on the finger, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. This is a beautiful shadow. Got rid of my mirror and I need it. I think I'm going to get my e.l.f. Mist and Set, which is what I like to do for foiling eyeshadows. And I'm going to take that jungle shade and I just want to darken it up a little bit. I'm going to take this little Model's Own brush that I got in a palette that I no longer have because it was terrible. But the brush is pretty good. I'm going to take Jungle, use my e.l.f. to spritz. I always do that. I always shake my brush. I don't know why. Probably because I spray too much, but I'm going to use that just on the outer corner, just to darken it up and make it pop a little bit more. Especially on this side, you can see most of it got covered up by that Envy shade, so I really want there to be that contrast there. And it's funny because doing like the dark green and the lighter goldy green on my lid is one of my favorite looks, so I'm happy with my color selection for this palette bingo. Next, I'm going to take that shade Dinner Party, the light purpley shade. I'm going to use that for my inner corner. I was so upset. I went traveling to my cousin's wedding in Texas last, well, 2018, so a year and a half ago. And I took these Ulta palettes with me, and this is the only shade that broke. It's like so soft and powdery. I kind of pressed it back in, but it's very delicate, and it's kind of doesn't perform as well anymore. You can kind of see that. It's not like the brightest inner corner highlight, but it's what I've got to work with. So finally, I'm going to take this Ulta smudger brush and the Julep eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line if I can ever get it open. Please excuse any funny faces I make. I don't know what it is about doing makeup and putting things on your lower lash line, but I cannot seem to help but make like the most ridiculous faces when I do it. This is gonna be cheating just a little bit. But I want to make that inner corner a little brighter, so I'm going to take this shade Uli from my festival palette that's in my Pan Those eyeshadows and put that in the corner, and then I'm going to put some more of the Dinner Party shade on top just to help brighten it up a little. It's right now things are looking a little dull over there. That's definitely brighter. Now I'm gonna go back in with some more Dinner Party because we did lose some of the purple, putting that bright white shade over the top. There, much better. Okay, I'm going to go do my liner and mascara and I'll be right back so you can see how everything looks all together. Okay. So here is the finished look. I have my mascara and eyeliner on, and I think it turned out really nice. This is pretty much something that I would wear. I mean, this is pretty much my go-to green eye look right now, just with different shadows because I'm working through a lot of shadows right now, but I'm not unhappy with how it turned out, and that's why I really like these palette bingos, is because it makes you think of different ways to pair things together. As a side note, I put my hair up in French braid like pigtails after my shower last night, and I'm really digging this vibe, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you later. Bye!